everybody. We're going to do a couple of unboxings here today. I've got a new piece of glassware from Craft or Die. This is a Masters of the Universe piece of glassware from that company, so we'll be unboxing that. And in addition to that, I also have received today the MONDO Keldor Figure, the 1/6 figure from MONDO. So gonna unbox both of those, so check them out. This was something, this glassware was posted in one of my Masters of the Universe groups on Facebook. I don't even know which one it was posted on, but I saw it, thought it was a cool little collectible to have. Those pieces from Craft or Die sell out really quickly. And this was limited to, I believe, 169 pieces. I was lucky enough to snag one of these. So it does come with a He-Man. It's called a He-Man Hey Yay. And this says it comes with this sort of embossed collector card, if you will, almost like a certificate of authenticity. And so it does come with that. That's pretty neat. And then they threw a little magnet in here, which is a magnet of Manny faces. And then see a little bit about this company. This is the first thing I've ordered from them, so I haven't been really familiar with their work up until now. But let's open it up and find out what we've got here. It's called a He-Man Hey Yay. So let's see what we got here. So it's came in a parcel box that's got separators in it. That way, if you ordered more than one or two glasses, the glass won't clink together. And then it's wrapped just in some tissue paper. So I'll open this guy up, and that's this is it. That's pretty neat. You can see it's got Orko and Tila on coming around the glass, and then the Sorceress, a Visage, a Castle Grayskull back there. There's Manny faces, again, Man-at-Arms, Stratos up top, Ram Man, Battle Cat here, and He-Man with his pint glass. So I thought it was a pretty neat little thing. Everybody's got their pint, and yeah, pretty cool little piece. So excited about that. No idea what I'm going to do with it. Saw it. It was more one of those cool impulse buys, but wasn't an expensive piece, so thought it was kind of neat. So let's get on to unboxing the MONDO Keldor. I'm pretty excited about this piece. Of course, everybody's probably aware that Skeletor is my favorite villain, one of my favorite characters. MONDO announced this Keldor, oh goodness, like Tuesday, and I don't know if it was a surprise to everybody or not. It was a little bit of a surprise to me that once you ordered it, it was ready to ship. It wasn't really necessarily much of a pre-order situation. It was here, order this, and they were ready to go. So it was pretty cool. Didn't have to wait long for this piece once it was ordered. And for those of you unfamiliar with the Masters of the Universe lore, Keldor is Prince Adam's uncle. He is the half brother of King Randor, and it's a large box. He is he becomes Skeletor. So, you know, the story, or at least what Mondo created here, it looks like the Keldor version that you're going to get from the 2000 and X cartoon series that has that backstory where Keldor and his forces were trying to take over the power of the mythical power from the elders. The elders transferred all their power into a mythical orb. Randor fought them off in that battle. Randor blocks an acid splash from Skeletor, and it went into his face, or Keldor, it went into his face, and it burnt his face off, and then he became the villain Skeletor. So, kind of a cool art box. It's got this sleeve around it. It's got this Castle Grayskull, or I'm sorry, Snake Mountain. I apologize. It's got the Snake Mountain looking sleeve on the box itself. So we'll slide that guy off, and then here is the actual box itself. It shows Keldor here on the front in a grayscale sort of color. Nothing really on the side here, just this 1/6 scale figure. Then the color version of Keldor, and then again, just says 1/6 scale collectible figure, Masters of the Universe on top of the box here. And so Keldor, Origin of Skeletor is the figure. He does, you can see here, have his half of the power sword. Of course, in the 2000X series, what the Four Horsemen had tried to come up with was that he had actually gained control of the power sword, and that the power sword you see in that series is something that Man-at-Arms built, or that, you know, that was at least their original concept behind that. So kind of a neat little backstory behind the power sword. Get this guy open here. Go. It's the figure itself, and it's also his cape. Came packaged separately as well, and then front there's looks like there's something else here. Maybe it's just, I think it's just paper. So, give you guys kind of a take off this top layer of plastic so we can get a good look at everything. And try to pull this up here without stuff falling out. The hands are loose in the plastic, so if I drop something, oh wow, but maybe you can see that a little bit. He is, oh, heads are falling out, all kinds of stuff's falling out. So, just go through this a little bit at a time. You can see here is, again, 1/2 of the power sword. He actually comes with both. So he has both halves of a power sword type sword. As he does in the 2000X series, he has two halves, can put them together, can pull them apart. These don't do that, but still kind of a cool homage to the 2000X series where he does have two swords. He also comes with a couple of other weapons. He's got a couple blasters here. These blasters look a lot like what you would see in the 1987 movie. A nice homage that Mondo does to the 1987 movie. The He-Man figure comes with similar blasters, again, looking a lot like those particular blasters from the live-action movie. He comes with the vial of acid that he throws at Randor, that Randor then blocks with a shield, and then it splashes back in Keldor's face, thus burning off his face and him becoming Skeletor. So that's in here as well that you can use as an accessory. And then there are just different versions of hands. There's, you know, open hands so you can hold the swords or you can hold the pistols, what have you. So there's a hand for the sword. Here's a hand for the pistols, so you can have a trigger finger on the pistols there. And there are rights and lefts of each style of hand, I believe. Yeah, so there's also closed figure or closed fist hands as well, in case, you know, you want to pose him as he's getting ready to punch somebody in the face. So there you go. It does not come with a Havoc staff or anything like that. At this point, he was not Skeletor and he did not have the Havoc staff yet, but really cool nonetheless. A lot of cool accessories. Here comes the figure itself. The base is down here as well. There's the Mondo has these standard kind of black bases for these guys. I'll open that here in a minute, with a figure stand so that you can have them stand a little bit better. Some of that. Got quite a few pieces here. His belt and his chest and area and his back area wrapped in plastic, just to protect the paint, I assume, and keep things from rubbing during shipping or during the boxing process itself. Whatever way you want to look at that. And this one's kind of on there pretty good. There we go. One thing I noticed right off the bat with this particular figure, I do have the Mondo 1/6 He-Man and the 1/6 Skeletor that was the Hot Topic exclusive, that is the glow-in-the-dark version. These joints are a lot more mobile than those, the versions that I have. So maybe an upgrade in the molding or an upgrade in the joints. I'm not sure which, but they are a lot more flexible and movable. They do move pretty well. He's also got these open hands that he comes with as well, so that's pretty cool. He can hold that vial. But these joints are definitely not as stiff as some of the earlier figures that I have of this Mondo line. So it seems like they've done some upgrades and improvement here. Just give you an idea of what's going on. There's kind of his, there's some detail on his boots. Really well done. It's a good paint on this figure. I do like it. It's got a lot of detail. The lines are really good, really clean lines. Same is true with his kind of belt dress there, that goes over his legs and his just over his loincloth. So really well done, really clean lines. I like the purple in it. It's not too overly vibrant. Looks pretty good. The body sculpt is right on par with the rest of the Mondo line. All similar body styles in terms of that, which, you know, you can expect from Masters of the Universe. Everybody's got the big, buff, oversized, muscular body. The face, really good face sculpt here. So if you can kind of just see that, good eyes, good color. Everything's really good there. So yeah, actually really excited about this figure. It's really well done. He looks straight out of the 2000 and X series, 2002. So it was very nice. He's got some blue shading in his hair here. That might not pick up on camera, but it looks nice actually in person. So, you know, these guys can certainly stand without those figure stands, but those figure stands do help just from rattles and things, you know. But nice figure. Like I said, 1/6 scale here. It comes with a couple of additional head sculpts, which are really cool. So again, as Keldor gets the acid splashed back into his face, this is the head sculpt kind of depicting that moment as he is going into madness and getting his flesh burnt off of his head and his hair, and getting burnt off of his head, and his skin being burnt off of his face. So great looking head sculpt here. Really well done. Good paint. I like the color that they used for the skull. I like the red eye. So really cool head. That is definitely, that might be the way that I actually end up displaying him. I think it's a pretty rad look. So may end up displaying him with that head. And then what's also really nice, even though this is a 2000 X kind of figure, what Mondo also did was they gave a Skeletor head, a full Skeletor head that is based off of the Alcala art. So any Masters of the Universe fan who had the original action figures and things know that this is from some of the designs of Alcala and the mini comics that came with those figures that are so popular and are revered by Masters of the Universe fans. So really cool head sculpt. This is what the traditional Skeletor head looks like. This didn't come with the actual Skeletor figure, so it's nice that they included it with this figure. So you could pop this on the Skeletor figure that you have. These are all interchangeable with the ball joint style of figure. So I may end up doing that. I may, even though I've got the glow-in-the-dark version, which I really like, I may from time to time switch out for this particular portrait, which would be really cool. So that's pretty much it, guys. That's what we've got. Gonna try to get him on a stand and see how he looks once he's on the stand, and we'll take a look then. So again, just standard black sort of figure stand. Just like that. Just there's a little divot for it. Pops down into that little divot. Gotta give it a little bit of force so that it goes in there. There we go, pops down in there, and then push this area up underneath his loincloth so it cradles his junk, and there you go. Then you've got Keldor, who can stand, and again, pretty posable, for 1/6 shoulders move, elbow joints move pretty well. They're not stiff. Hands rotate. Head movement's not a ton. Can go kind of side to side a little bit, a little up and down. There's not a ton of movement there. Torso can go pretty far. Legs, bends at the knees, bends at the ankles. So you've got some options there for posing. I suck at posing figures, so not going to try to attempt that right now. Hopefully a little bit later I can come up with something cool. Here is the cape. Mondo does pretty nice capes. I was a big fan of the one that came with the Skeletor figure, and this one probably won't disappoint either. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Just fits right up over like that, and I think there's a couple different ways that you could do this and kind of pose this cape. You can get the armor out there so that you can show his armor on his shoulders, and then kind of doing it, folding it back, kind of shows the purple. You can do, you could really do anything you want with this. You could have it, you could put it on the other way and show the black, so it is a a dual-sided cape where you could show either purple or black. So whatever tickled your fancy there. So really well done. Stitching on it is pretty good. I mean, you actually can't even see the threading between the seams. So pretty nice piece of fabric. So I'm happy with that. And there you go. There you have it. There's Keldor. Let's see how easy it is to pop off his head and put on one of the other portraits. Well, it was actually pretty easy. And then I'm going to see if this one just pops right on there. It's easy it was to take off. Yeah, yep, there you go. Popped right on there. There is Keldor's head as he is turning into Skeletor. That's a sweet look. Put the cape back on him here. You know, this is plastic, so I wasn't too worried about breakage, which is good. Gotta put a little pressure on it to get that portrait on there, but again, it's plastic, so push on a little bit, you're not gonna break it. Very well done here by Mondo. I like this figure a lot. It makes me want to go out and get some of the other 1/6 scale ones that I do not have, such as Merman and Faker. I'll never find the Scare Glow at this point, but yeah, this is super cool, man. So there you go. And then for anybody interested, see how easy it is to change out one of the hands. Oh, it just pops right off, but when it does, his bracer for his wrist also pops off, so you have to put that back on. And then you can, yeah, it just pops right in and out, pretty smooth. So, got sword here, and there you go. So you can hold the sword, maybe do some cool posing with the sword. Again, I suck at posing, so my apologies there. If anybody is a pose master and wants to help me out with that, certainly take any advice I can get for posing. I'll pop off this head real quick and put on the Alcala head. Just take a look and see what that looks like.
What's the Alcala head?
I've got a little helper in the room now. My son Rowan is here. Pop on around here, bud. Hey, there you go. There he is. Alcala head is, so this is the original mini comic art from the artist. His last name was Alcala. So this is the portrait that he created through his art. Again, pops right on there, super simple. And get a little bit of a close-up of that. Oh, okay, yeah, you put his acid vial in there, pretty cool. Here is the close-up of that Alcala head. Went on there super simple. So yeah, great figure, guys. It did sell out day one pretty quick. So if you didn't get one, unfortunately, we Masters of the Universe fans are very familiar with the secondhand market for this kind of stuff, and it's generally pretty astronomical. But you know, if you've got the cash and you like 1/6 figures, even after market prices, probably worth it. So there you have it, guys. Thanks for checking it out, and thanks Chris Michael for having me on the collector Batman statue collector channel to unbox these. Thanks, guys.
Hey guys, thank you so very much for watching today, and if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button right here on the screen and check out these two awesome videos. I think you're going to love them. And also please join us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I would love to have you join in all the fun. Thank you guys so very much for watching. See you in the Batcave.